Hi, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for watching and for subscribing. And if you're just visiting, please consider subscribing. So today I'm going to wrap up my summer series, which is about my favorite summer scents. And we're going to talk about fresh and beachy scents. Essentially, these are citrusy and coconutty scents. So I've chosen 10 from my collection that I'm really excited to wear this summer. And let's start with the first one, which is probably my #1 citrus scent. I'm crazy about this scent. This is Aqua Celestia Forte from MFK, Maison Francis Kurkdjian. This is an amazing citrus scent. It has lime, lemon, mint, florals, blackcurrant blossom, musk. And it is such a juicy, zesty, and bright explosion of citruses. I'm not exactly getting mint here, but I think it adds to this incredible freshness of all of these citruses. And I think blackcurrant blossom adds a little bit of greenness to this composition. I don't think there is vanilla or any sweet notes in here, and yet this has a slight sweet element to it. Not like sweet vanilla, but these citruses are very juicy and a little bit sweet and incredibly bright and fresh at the same time. This is such a gorgeous scent, and for a lighter type of scent, it has excellent performance. I mean, this doesn't perform like a beast, but I would never expect a fresh citrusy scent to perform like that. But this is stunning. I have been loving this one and using it quite a lot, and I'm sure that once it gets even hotter in the summer, I will be using it even more. Next one has been in my collection for quite some time, and again, it's one of my favorite citrus scents. This is Versance from Versace. This one has citruses, fig, pear, white florals, musk, sandalwood. And in a way, I think these two scents are even a little bit similar, Aqua Celestia Forte and Versance. They, not that they're dupes in any way, but they sort of give me a similar vibe. This is also very bright citrusy scent with some floral undertones in there. And this one is definitely muskier and perhaps a little bit woodier than Aqua Celestia Forte. So definitely not dupes, not the same, but they do give me a similar vibe of a fresh, juicy, zesty, bright citrus scent. Really, really love this one, especially again in really hot weather. Next on my list is my favorite Mancera fragrance, and this is of course Sicily. So this one has orange, peach, grapefruit, pineapple, ylang, some floral notes, musk. And although, you know, there are a lot of citruses and fruits in here, the one that comes across very prominently to me is orange. To me, this scent is all about orange, the actual juicy orange, like you're biting into this juicy orange and the juice is running down your hand. And it also has an element of orange peel, because together with this sweet juicy orange, it also has a slight tartness to it, which to me smells like orange peel. This is an outstanding scent. I think this is completely unisex, and I really enjoy using it during the spring and during summer. Now, I have another Mancera scent on my list that I'm excited to wear this summer, and this is Holidays. Now, Holidays is a beachy scent. I think this scent is about coconut in general. Now, in addition to coconut, it has tiara flower, ylang, bergamot, vanilla, sandalwood, musk, some sea notes. And this Definitely has that beachy suntan lotion kind of vibe. Coconut is of course here. To me, tiara flower probably comes out stronger than coconut and ylang ylang. Like, I think all of these three notes are really the ones that create that beachy suntan lotion vibe, but different fragrances have different standout notes. And to me, in Holidays, it's tiara flower that comes out the strongest out of these three notes. It is quite sweet, so definitely vanilla is here, and I'm also getting some creaminess, so sandalwood is here. There are C notes in here. I will be honest, I'm not getting any C notes. This is definitely about mostly tiara flower with some coconut, some vanilla, and some musk. For those of you that enjoy these types of scents, similar to Eau de Soleil Blanc from Tom Ford, very, very similar, but has a much better performance. And that is why I did not include Tom Ford Soleil Blanc in this selection, because I do enjoy the scent, but for me, performance is lacking a lot, and so that's why I did not include that, and instead I included Holidays. Next, I have a scent that is very new to my collection that I just mentioned in my last haul, and maybe some of you would not consider this a fresh scent, but because it has a very prominent citrus note in it, I'm including it in this selection because to me it has a very strong fresh element. This is number 4, or Après l'Amour from Thomas Kosmala. So this scent is the scent that is very similar to Baccarat Rouge. It has the same vibe, but the big difference is that the sweetness in Baccarat Rouge, which is what makes me not like it, is just too much for me. So the sweetness is replaced by lemon zest. And that's why I included it in this selection, because lemon zest is so clear here. It brings such zing, such zestiness, and even a little bit of freshness to this scent, which is why I love it. This is gorgeous, and in my mind, it is fresh and it will work in hot weather. Not even warm, but even in hot weather, I think this is going to work. This is gorgeous. Again, I will say that in my opinion, this is Baccarat Rouge for those that don't like the original Baccarat Rouge. If you have a chance to try this one, definitely do, because this scent really, really surprised me. Next on my list is a fragrance from Micallef, and this is of course Ylang Gold. Now, I will be honest with you, I haven't really had a chance to wear this fragrance properly since I purchased it, I think in the early spring, but I'm definitely looking forward to wearing it this summer. Now, this is another scent that has that beachy suntan lotion vibe. Some of the notes in here are ylang ylang, of course, some fruity notes, sandalwood, vanilla, coconut, musk. But in this one, as the name suggests, the most prominent note is ylang ylang. So it does pull a little bit more floral than anything else. It is also very, very creamy and very buttery. So I think sandalwood together with vanilla, probably because it does have a bit of sweetness, they play a big role in this fragrance. It is very smooth, very creamy, very buttery. Coconut is definitely here as well, mixing up with ylang ylang. So yes, it gives a similar vibe to, you know, Holidays, Eau de Soleil Blanc. All of them have the same vibe, but again, they have their own different nuances. In this one, it's ylang ylang that's pulling ahead of everything else and makes this fragrance more floral than anything else. But this is a beautiful scent. Next, I have one of my absolute favorites for the summer that I already used last summer, and I cannot wait to use this summer. Such an addictive scent. This is Virgin Island water from Creed. I already started using it as soon as the weather got a little bit warm, but I think I will be using it even more and enjoying it even more when it gets really, really hot. So this fragrance has coconut, lime, ginger, sugarcane, some other notes. Overall, I mentioned it many times, this feels like pina colada, the most delicious, sweet pina colada. You're sitting on the beach somewhere on a vacation in Mexico, drinking this pina colada, relaxing, enjoying the sun. This fragrance always lifts up my mood. It always transports me to some exotic location on a beach every single time without fail. Absolutely love it. Cannot wait to wear it. Next, I have a really interesting fresh scent that again is pretty new to my collection. This is Serena, I don't know, from Floris. So this scent has kind of interesting notes. It has seawater, bergamot, jasmine, red berries, peony, rose, musk. And seawater is so prominent here. Again, when I smell this, it has such a beautiful aquatic touch, which typically I'm not a huge fan of aquatic fragrances, but this one just works. Again, it's like I'm smelling sea breeze, as if I'm somewhere on the seashore, on the ocean shore, I don't know. And it's very fresh and it's very calming and it's very serene. And then you have these red berries that are not very sweet. They're even a little bit on the sour side, that are mixed with beautiful peony. And again, peony is not very strong, not very prominent. I feel like all of the notes are kind of blending beautifully together. None of them really stand out very strongly or very prominently. It's just a beautiful blend of everything. And then you also have a bit of bergamot that brings even more brightness to this scent. So this is so refreshing and beautiful for summer and I think spring as well. Very, very interesting fragrance. Really happy to have it. And we're down to last two scents. The next one is from Gritti. This is Pomelo Sorrento. I think this house might have done a bit of rebranding recently, and maybe instead of Gritti, they're called Dr. Gritti now. I've sort of seen two different names floating around. The bottle that I have definitely says just Gritti, but I'm not sure. If anyone knows this for sure, definitely let me know, because I'm definitely curious to know what the right name of this house is. But anyways, this is again called Pomelo Sorrento, comes in this really unique, beautiful bottle. This is a tea scent, but what makes it interesting is that instead of your typical lemon or lime that's added to tea, here we have pomelo and grapefruit. And again, from what I understand, pomelo is a type of citrus fruit that's sort of similar to grapefruit. There is also vetiver, and there's some floral notes in here as well. Not really getting a lot of florals, definitely getting that fresh, zesty grapefruit with a touch of tartness mixed together with green tea. And then I'm also getting vetiver because I feel like there's a little bit of, I don't know, more freshness, but kind of earthy freshness that's added to the scent. It's not, or the freshness is not just coming from citruses. So gorgeous, calming, at the same time refreshing, kind of easygoing scent when you're not sure what to wear. If you're kind of having maybe a headache, or you don't want the fragrance to annoy anyone around you, this is a really, really great choice. So again, Pomelo Sorrento from Gritti. And the last one for today is a fragrance from Mugler. This is Alien or Extraordinare. I think that's the proper name. So even though this is a flanker of Alien, I don't believe that this has any jasmine in it. So the main notes in here are citruses, there's a tea note, neroli, tiare, musk, amber, and vanilla. And Again, this is a scent that to me is kind of an interesting combination of citrus fragrance mixed with a little bit of a beachy vibe. Because tiara flower is here and I think it's coming out pretty strongly, that always gives me kind of a beachy vibe. But then there are citruses in here that are pretty obvious. I can't really say that I'm getting any tea, but there is definitely a little bit of amber and perhaps a little bit of vanilla, although I would not call this scent really sweet. Mostly I'm getting tiara with citruses, a little bit, and with a little bit of neroli. This is really my, I would say probably my favorite out of the Alien line. I've mentioned before that I cannot wear the original, and out of all the flankers that I have tried, this is probably my favorite, and I'm guessing it is because it doesn't actually contain any jasmine. So really enjoy this one in the summer. And like I said, this was the last fragrance in my lineup. So these are fresh and beachy scents that I'm looking forward to wearing this summer. Would love to know, what are you planning to wear this summer? Do you enjoy citrusy or beachy types of scents? I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please remember to give me a thumbs up and subscribe, and I will see you soon in the next video. Bye!